Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading. So this is going to be a counterpart reading, meaning that I am going to read for two different energies and I'm going to read for their dynamic together. So of course you may be able to find this dynamic within your relationships, but it may also just come through from within, kind of like different aspects of your personality in a dynamic together, or maybe like your fears in a dynamic together with your dreams for the future, for instance. So actually what I'm getting for you is that this may be going on within yourself for a lot of you. I feel like that is at least the root of this dynamic. Because you did get two characters, the shark and the stingray, that are both of the element of water, and as you can see here, they are dark water. So it speaks about kind of like the hidden emotional realm. It's a part of your feeling body, but it may be a part that you're not yet consciously aware of. So it's quite interesting that you got two of these dark water creatures. So let's speak about the stingray first, actually, because I feel like this is kind of like your true nature. And that was also another message I got before I started the reading, that it feels like you're not giving enough space to your true nature at this point in time. Maybe this is something that you're feeling challenged by. If you look at the stingray, you see that all of the chakras are lit up, and it's almost as if the stingray is like opening up and feeling comfortable, kind of showing themselves and their complexity and their layeredness, you know, how layered they are, how complex they are. And I'm also hearing how they don't even know themselves. So maybe that's something for some of you, that maybe you're in a period of time that you're realizing that you're so much more than what you're even aware of. And here's where I feel like the shark comes in, the energy of the shark. Because the shark is very much someone that just chases. That's what I'm feeling. The shark is an energy of just like, it's almost like a whirlwind, but in the water realm. It's like this maelstrom, actually. You know, that's the energy of the shark. It's like someone that just goes around and they're kind of chasing things. You know, they have this to-do list, or they have this list of goals that they need to do. And when it's like they get into this energy, they create all of these maelstroms around them. That's almost what I'm feeling. And so you may even be... you may be connecting to people externally, or events I'm hearing, you know, things happening that makes you feel this way, makes you feel like maybe you even get sucked into this maelstrom energy of just like, I'm hearing mindlessness, you know, just like spinning in the same patterns. It's like just being so hyper focused on something. I was laughing because I don't know if you saw that flower fly that was just like hovering right here. But it's almost like I was seeing this fly in my side eye, and it was like, it seemed as if that fly was just so hyper focused, just like this really penetrating gaze. There's also something about that you may be dealing with energies that are in maybe even some kind of panic, because now I'm hearing this magpie here. They have babies, and now this is their threat signaling, so it's like it's going off like crazy. Oh yeah, there's a cat here. That's why the neighbor's cat is here. Okay, stop, please come eat. Oh. 1 second, I think the cat is actually trying to take the magpie babies, so okay, the cat has been the cat is just over there sniffing around now. So the magpie babies are safe and peace returns. So you might be dealing with something like that. I'm feeling this type of energy around your field, that it's almost like you're a firefighter somehow, and you just have to go around from one crisis to the next almost, and save the children. That's almost what I'm feeling. From these types of predators, whatever they are, you know, or may not even be actual predators. It's just like crisis occurring, you know, in your field, and maybe you have some kind of responsibility where you feel that you have to go around and save these children. So that's what I'm getting initially for you. Let's also pull some cards. And it's something about that, you saving others, you helping others. It's something about that that actually takes you away from what you really want to do. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, what do you get? It's just a cat. It's up to no good. It's like a playful young cat, so it's just... Anyway, let's see what cards comes out for you. Wow, yeah. Underneath the deck was the Emperor, and then straight away I can see the Ten of Swords. This is a card of endings. Like, it's a card of... It's almost like a way of thinking for you is coming to an end. A way of processing your reality is really coming to an end, I feel. Wow. And the cards, other cards that did come through was the Son of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Wands. So I feel like this can mean a number of different things. What I'm seeing actually with this is that as this lightning strikes here, it's almost as if that energy, the Son of Swords in reverse energy, is cast away. So this might even be something that you are doing in your life, that you're... And I feel like this may be related actually to the Ten of Swords. I'm hearing, of course. It's like you having some kind of revelation, or maybe this is an event that happens. Something takes place, something where you're suddenly realizing... I'm hearing the culprit. And I feel like this is kind of the culprit, the Son of Swords in reverse. So maybe this is a person in your life that holds a very specific type of energy, or maybe it's just the energy in and of itself. Let's actually pull a card for the Son of Swords in reverse to see what we're dealing with there. Son of Swords. I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune. And underneath was the Daughter of Wands. And again, behind there was the Hierophant. So I do feel like it's something that is blocking you from your growth, from some kind of new growth. I'm hearing someone that doesn't care. This is an energy that doesn't care about... It's like you, what you're doing, the path that you're on. It's like they just want you to play a role. That's what I'm feeling. I did kind of get the same type of energy in Scorpio's reading, so you may want to watch Scorpio's reading as well. It was really talking about some kind of process of liberation. Little hunter behind here. Some kind of process of liberation happening. But I'm being so distracted by this cat. But I also feel like that might be something else that you're going through as well, that it's almost like, you know, because the cat is symbolic for our own inner spirit, you know, it's the part of us that is very independent and can take us down our own path in a sense. And so it might be something about that your inner cat is a little bit immature still. That's kind of what I'm getting, because this cat is still like a teenage cat. So it's just looking around everywhere, you know, it's mischievous, it's just like it's getting into trouble, you know. uh, it's like this maelstrom, this whirlwind, it's like wreaking havoc, going everywhere and wreaking havoc, and it really doesn't play by the book. So there might be something there as well that in some way, like your inner cat might be leading you astray. And I'm feeling the feeling like that you want to give up, that maybe it's like you've gotten yourself, I don't know, I'm just feeling like you may want to give up. So let's pull some more cards here, because the cards that are coming out, they are positive. They're showing that, yeah. So that feeling that you may want to give up, I feel like that is going to come in just before you really create this ending within your perspective. It's like you might be reaching a point now where you feel like, I'm just going to stop, I'm going to give up, I'm not going to be on this path anymore. You know what? This is not achievable for me. Like being fully open and being in my full complexity, not really understanding myself and being okay with it, is like that's not viable. I feel that for some of you, you may be feeling that, but then don't give up. Just, I feel if you feel like this, that you want to give up, just give it some time. Just accept it, give it some time, and I feel like you're gonna get some new insight that is gonna help you to kind of create a more peaceful state of being. That's what I'm feeling. Cast away this type of energy here, and when you do, it's like a new type of energy is gonna come in, something that is more grounded and something that is hotter. Honestly, is what I'm feeling. This is something that is grounded, earthy, sensual, but also very hot. It's like warm and creative and like full of potential for growth. You know, this is new growth, new paths, new ways coming in. So I would say to yeah, you have a lot of forces around you. I feel like you have a lot of different influences around you disturbing you, honestly, is what I'm feeling. You may need to like take a step back from the collective for a while as well, to kind of create more the sense of having your own space. Because I'm just also seeing in this card, you see all these different lines here, they're coming from all different directions, and it's like everything is going towards you. So you might be feeling a lot of chaos energy coming towards you. It might be coming towards you externally, you know, from the external, or you might just be aware of it on the inside as well. I'm hearing it's part of becoming psychic. Yeah, it's part of awakening your throat chakra, going through that. Anything else for Cancer? I feel like you might even be feeling so overwhelmed that you don't even have time for relationships, or maybe you're in a relationship with someone that feels like that right now. I don't know, but because of your energy, I'm hearing. So yeah, there might be some of that going on, that it's like you are holding a lot of chaotic energy right now, and this is not negative. It's part of your creative power. You know, it's part of the rainbow. All of these different forces meeting, you know, within one individual. So it's not a negative, but it can be very overwhelming to the mind. You know, that's what I'm feeling. It can cause the mind to burn out, because the mind tries to figure everything out. You know, it wants to know, it wants to see. And so if you're sensitive, you're likely to pick up on all of these different layers You know, all of these different vibrations, all of these different forces, players I'm hearing. And so that takes time. And that's why for some of you, isolating yourself a little bit, taking a step back from the collective might actually help your mind so that you can open it up, you know, help it again become psychic, learn how to see, but have that happen in a more graceful, gradual way. That's what I'm feeling for some of you. I'm hearing it takes time to see. Yeah, and then the Hierophant came out again, and the Magician in the reverse. Oh yeah, the Mother of Cups. You know, in the Rider-Waite, the Mother of Cups, you know, she has a cup that is fully closed off. She very well know herself. So that's maybe something, because it's been coming throughout this reading, that for some of you, it's like you're so complex that you don't know yourself. Your mind doesn't know yourself. And so that creates a lot of anxiety, I feel, for some of you. Like it's like you don't know, and you might not even be aware of this. Again, it's like your mind may not be fully psychic yet. Like it's going through this shift of perspective right now. And so you just feel emotionally overwhelmed, you feel overburdened, like you can't do this anymore. But I feel like the key here is to take time by yourself, create more separation between you and other people, and spend more time listening to yourself. To like look at your different feelings. What are they actually telling you? This is the key. This is the key to starting to be able to actually see this part of yourself. Instead of, I feel for some of you, it's almost like this has been going on for a long time, that you've been opening this multi-dimensionality within yourself. And I'm hearing actually also within your relationships. But it's almost like your go-to reaction when this chaos starts to come in has been this shark energy, just shooting off in one direction. Maybe even with the to-do list in your hand, or with like the rule book in your head, like about what exactly you need to do. And it's like, I feel like you've been trying to control this internal chaos by controlling your external reality. But I feel for some of you it might be time to focus more on your internal work right now. And you might even be able to see that it is that hour, if you feel like you're not really able to keep a hold of the energies that you want in your life, or maybe the people that you want, or the work that you want, or, you know, it's like you feel like you're starting to lose things are starting to leave you, or you're starting to leave things. Then it's time to get to know yourself a bit better. That's what I'm feeling. It's time to start really understanding your own energy. So let's get one final card here for Cancer. What do we need to know? Yeah, and I'm again feeling a lot of doubt, but the card that comes out is the Ten of Cups. So I feel like you are on the right path. But I'm hearing this is a pivotal moment. This is an important moment for you. And underneath the deck was the Sun of Wands. So this is a moment where it's like you're... Yeah, it's the sun rising. Can you feel it? It's the sun rising within you. And behind the Sun of Swords was also the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So it's like you're moving into a time now where you're gonna start to understand clearly what it is you need to shift, how you can shift it, how you can master it. Also, I'm hearing how you can ride it out. Like some experiences you may actually just need to ride out, you know, let them burn out before you're able to be fully free. It's what I'm getting for some of you. But the sun is rising. So I feel like you're about to figure all of this out, but create some quiet around you. You know, step into nature, even though it may be chaotic at times, at first at least. But then I think, like, as you really get into your energy and you start deciphering it and understanding why these events are taking place around you, and you start understanding how they are related to what's going on, the initiations that's going on within you, that's when I feel like you're really gonna step into your power here. I'm just feeling that I need to pull one more card. I know I said that this was gonna be the last one, but there is this tug here. So what is this final thing? I'm hearing that you don't want to let go. Some of you don't want to let go. I feel for some of you, you actually don't want to let go of control. You don't want to surrender. You're very afraid of letting go of control. Yeah, opening up. You're very afraid of opening up to this more ascended version of yourself, because it means the death of your ego. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the cards coming out, the Chariot and the Four of Cups, and underneath the deck is the Six of Cups and Four of Pentacles here. Yeah, I'm just feeling that you have the choice on these two paths. This is your true nature. You know, this is the Chariot. This is you understanding how to navigate. You're an ocean, right? This is your nature. You're the dark ocean. You are all of the potential of the future, and you are everything that existed in the past. Like, if you look at it from like a spiritual perspective, that is what Cancer means. It is the portal into life, and it's the portal out of life. And so imagine that's your energy field. So if you are a Cancer sun or a Cancer rising, that is what you're dealing with. Like, that amount of energy, it's a lot. And so you will need time to really understand this on a mental, logical level. It's a lot of information to process. So right now I feel like you have the choice. Do you choose to take that time, and I'm hearing, and gift to yourself? Or do you choose to continue in this state where you're not receiving, like, your cup, you know, with the Mother of Cups that came out, you know, your cup, your protection. It's like your spiritual protection. There's also this timeline where you're kind of refusing to receive your spiritual protection. And I'm hearing, and you end up being a rat down in the sewage. So I don't know, it's kind of like, this is metaphorical, of course, but it means that if you don't choose yourself, you're gonna be eating the shit of others forever at this point in time. Like, look at the world around us. There's gonna be people in need for a long time. You know, children, people that are spiritual children, people that need these firefighters to come in and put out their fires because they're just not willing to do the work themselves yet. And so it's up to each and every one of us to choose whether we want to play that role of kind of like the servant, or whether we actually want to kind of choose ourselves. So I feel like that is the choice that you're facing right now. So really tune into your heart to know what's right for you, is what I would say. I'm sending you so much love, Cancer. Blessings your way. Take care. Bye now.